What's up everyone, this is FP6 bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Ultra Premier Classic Cup, and in today's video I'm going to be running a double fighter team where I'm kind of utilizing SIRFETCH'D as the safe swap on this team, running Leaf Blade and Brave Bird, and holy cow, SIRFETCH'D on the swap running Brave Bird can really surprise a lot of your opponents. That Brave Bird just does massive damage and really allows you to flip some matchups if your opponent loses track of your energy or they opt to no shield the Brave Bird. In this first game here, I was met with a Jellicent in the lead, which is kind of a core breaker for my team, especially since I'm running Charizard. I've also seen this sort of double fighter team showcased with like an Alolan Muk in the lead. I think that is very, very strong as well. However, I just wanted to give Wing Attack Charizard a try. Wing Attack is a legacy move on Charizard, but it gives it really nice play against opposing fighters. Kind of has a neutral play against Walrein, but you have two much more solid answers for Walrein in the back. Out comes that Jellicent, and I have a lot of energy stored on my SIRFETCH'D, so I'm going to throw that Leaf Blade, throw one counter, and then throw another Leaf Blade here. I do have another Leaf Blade stored, but they let the Jellicent go, and in the back is that SCAV. Gonna go for the Brave Bird and hope that by some miracle they no shield, but they do end up shielding it. That would have done massive damage. They're unable to take that game, but that's alright. We have lots of exciting battles to come. Magnezone in the lead, gonna go straight into SIRFETCH'D. Out comes a Gengar. Now, they're going to throw this Shadow Punch before I can get to a move. I'm committed to no shielding this, and I'm going to go straight for a Leaf Blade bait here, thinking that I can potentially get to a Leaf Blade and a Brave Bird. So they end up shielding that, potentially thinking it would be a Night Slash. I'm barely able to get to this Brave Bird. Does my opponent know that it's Brave Bird? Oh my gosh. See you later, Gengar. Gets absolutely one-shotted, and now I'm going to come in with my Machamp instantly to farm down the Magnezone, and they know it's over. SIRFETCH'D able to get shield and swap advantage there. Gonna switch right away into the SIRFETCH'D because I have two better responses to that Walrein in the back. Met by a Crobat. This is really not great because these counters are double resisted here. But gonna go straight for the Brave Bird, hopefully get a shield. I do get a shield, which honestly is even worse for me because that's essentially a full health Crobat that my Charizard still has to deal with. But I'm hoping here that whatever is in the back, Machamp up a shield might have play against. I'm farming up as much as possible against this Crobat, going to throw the Blast Burn here and get rid of this thing, and then immediately swap into my Machamp. There's the Walrein, and what do they have in the back? They're staying in and throwing some energy, so hopefully Machamp will be able to hang with whatever they have in the back. Shield that up, and it's an S-Cavalier, totally fine by me. Gonna throw this Cross Chop here. Both Cross Chop and Rock Slide hit for neutral in this matchup, and they let that one go. Gonna throw another Cross Chop here. I want to see where they want to spend their shield and have as much energy as possible. They do opt to shield there, so now all I need to do is shield this, farm down, and even if that Walrein has a move, I know I will win CMP. I have a Cross Chop stored, and my opponent knows that it is game over there. Good game. Charizard and Swampert, really not good for me. I might actually swap the Machamp here. No, I'm still going to swap the SIRFETCH'D, and out comes a Slowbro. But at least my Machamp doesn't have to see this. I'm going to be able to get to two Leaf Blades here and threaten a shield or flip switch advantage here. So I'm going to throw this Leaf Blade, and I do get a shield, totally fine by me. Now, it's unlikely that this Slowbro is running Water Pulse, but I know that my Charizard is going to have almost no play against that Swampert, so I want to be able to farm this down and commit no shields. They don't get to a move there, which is really good for me. I think I'm going to go straight for the Blast Burn to get as much chip damage as possible, and then once again, hope that Machamp, Shadow Machamp up a shield can sweep whatever they have in the back. They swap into their Kingdra right as I threw the Blast Burn. Nice play on their part. It did not allow me to get any sort of significant energy advantage, which is really going to hurt in this matchup here. I know this is in Octazooka. If I get attack debuffed here, I definitely lose the game, but I don't. And now I unfortunately go for a Cross Chop here, hoping that it would be enough to KO, but it's not. I'm able to get one more counter, which is actually really good for me. Able to get to another Cross Chop against this Swampert. And I swapped my Charizard there to potentially catch a move, but at this point, Machamp is going to be able to counter down, and we should be able to take this game. Really tough game, but able to come back from that lead and win it. Trevenant in the lead, pretty decent for Charizard here, but man, the Shadow Ball really does a lot of damage. And these wing attacks are hitting for super effective, but look at how much damage this Charizard is taking from these Shadow Claws. And I get baited by Seed Bomb. Really not great. They no-shield the Dragon Claw. This is really not good at all. I'm going to have to go for another Dragon Claw here. They're probably going to shield to try to get my last shield. Yep. But at this point, 2 glassy Pokemon in the back without shields. I can't allow that to happen, so I'm going to bring in my Sirfetch'd to get a jump start on energy. They have an Escavalier. Yikes. Gonna go straight for the Brave Bird and then see what they want to do here. They end up shielding it. I have to get out of there. They're going to throw some energy here. Kind of have to shield this, and we will see what they have in the back. It's a Poliwrath, not good for me. I need to get to 2 cross chops here, and that I don't even think is going to be enough to KO. They snuck a Mud Shot through, and then, because I lagged by a turn, I'm not able to get this cross chop off, and somehow this Poliwrath wins CMP against my Machamp. Really unfortunate game mechanic there, but as we see there, cross chop wasn't even enough to KO. We're at a standoff here, and I really should have just swapped my Sirfetch'd immediately. And gotten the farm down there, but I needed to be able to get to a move against this Escavalier, so my opponent's going to be able to take that game really close and really well played by them. Good game. Charizard and Ampharos, this is terrible. Gonna go into the Sirfetch'd, and it's met by a Gyarados. Okay, not too bad. Gonna be able to get to 2 Leaf Blades here and potentially threaten a shield, but that Ampharos is just gonna shred my Charizard. I'm going to no-shield this because I know I survive an Aqua Tail. Able to get to this Leaf Blade despite them sneaking in a Dragon Breath there. And it threatens a shield. It's really good for me. There is a case to be made that maybe I could have come in with Machamp here and tried to counter down, but my Charizard is just dead weight. I am going to shield this to try to Blast Burn the Ampharos, but if this Gyarados gets to another Aqua Tail, that's so bad. That is so bad. I have to double shield this now. Ampharos is just going to ruin my life. They bring it in. I'm going straight for the Blast Burn. Please let this through. They do, and then I'm going to snipe it down with my Machamp. In the back is Escavalier, so we're looking pretty alright here. Gonna throw this cross chop, get off any damage that I can. And the Escav really can't farm up that much because I'm able to get to another cross chop, and now they're gonna be so low that my Charizard is gonna be able to deal with them no problem. Actually ended up being a CMP tie here. I really thought Escavalier won CMP there. Maybe that was desync, but good game there. We're able to take that game. Charizard into Toxicroak, very favorable lead for me. I need to maintain switch advantage no matter what. Mistake! I really should have went into Machamp here because I have to go for Brave Birds. Oh, this is so bad. Big mistake. I need to guarantee that I maintain switch advantage. Gonna throw a Leaf Blade. They end up shielding. Gonna be able to get to a Brave Bird, and I'm really hoping that they think that this is a Leaf Blade. Do they let it through? Thank goodness. Because I definitely could have thrown this game. I have switch advantage and shield advantage. Out comes Ampharos. Fine by me. Gonna align Machamp with this, and at that point, it's a good game. Sirfetch'd. Able to clutch it still. Walrein lead. Going to swap into the Sirfetch'd. Out comes a Kanto Muk. Not good for me at all. If this was a Lowland Muk, these counters would be hitting for neutral, but the single poison typing of Kanto Muk here, able to resist that damage. I'm just going to go straight for the Brave Bird, see what they want to do. And it gets shielded. Not great. If I shield this, I can get to the Brave Bird, and that's what I'm going to try to do. But this is not looking great. Because they can just shield, they're going to double shield, and then be able to farm me down. And now they're going to have Thunder Punches to threaten my Charizard. Really not good here. I have to hope by some miracle that they're double weak to a fighter in the back, but it's very unlikely. Gonna throw this Dragon Claw here, and it's not even enough to take out this Muk, but I'm just kind of panicking here, trying to get rid of this big pile of sludge. They're able to get to the Thunder Punch. Definitely going to take me out, but my Machamp is going to get a jump start on energy. What is in the back? Okay, Typhlosion. They've just provided me with a win con. I farm up as much as I possibly can. Going to throw the Rock Slide here. Down goes the Typhlosion. I know the Muk is not going to get to move. Out comes the Walrein. They throw the Icicle Spear. I just need to get rid of this Walrein. I go for the Rock Slide. I know I'm only going to get to one move. Can I counter down the Muk? Can I counter down this freaking Muk? And we're able to win that game. That was so close there. Good game. Charizard into Poliwrath. Decent lead, but not if the Poliwrath has Scald. So I end up switching straight into my Sirfetch'D here, and I'm able to get to this Brave Bird before the Trevenant throws anything. They do shield it up, and it ended up being a CMP tie. This is like best case scenario for me. They do go for C-Bomb, which means that they get some farm here. Not great. And the unfortunate thing is that even though I'm going to be able to farm some energy here with Charizard, Poliwrath tanks the moves from Charizard no problem. We get some glorious lag there. And so at this point, I think I'm trying to commit to double shielding and farming up as much as possible. But again, I'm in a shield deficit here, so really not ideal. They're probably going to let this go. And now my very glassy Machamp is left shieldless in the back. Gonna store a Blast Burn and then swap here. Another kind of questionable play, but I'm gonna be able to get to this Cross Chop. Might have been a CMP tie. This Dynamic Punch is gonna hit for so much damage, and my opponent farmed up so much. They do in fact have Scald, and in the back is a Walrein, and the attack fell. Really unfortunate. Gonna throw this Cross Chop. It does get shielded, but because they snuck that one Powder Snow, they were able to take me out. I wasn't able to get to the Cross Chop. This allows them to get to this move, and that one fast move that they snuck is going to cost me this game. Oh man, feels so bad. Feels so bad. Very close. Good game to my opponent there. Charizard into Crustle. Oh my gosh, so bad. Gonna get out of here, and out comes a Trevenant. All I need to do is get to this Brave Bird here. I'm gonna go for a Leaf Blade bait and see how my opponent wants to respond. I do get a shield there. That's good for me, and it ended up being a CMP tie, so they really want to get this energy off. I'm gonna let the Seed Bomb go through, and I'm able to get to the Brave Bird once again. Do they know that this is Brave Bird? Unfortunately, they double shield and they have a lot of energy. But that Crustle is going to be a pain to deal with. Luckily, I will be able to hit for neutral with Blast Burn. It'll do a lot of damage. Most likely, this is a Shadow Ball here, so going to shield it up. And they're still staying in. I'm able to get the full farm down, which is really good. I know Crustle's going to be coming back in. I have a lot of energy stored. Going to Blast Burn this Crustle and then get out of here so I don't take any smackdown damage. That would really do a lot. Swap into the Machamp. What is in the back? Oh my gosh, it's a freaking Kanto Muk again. But they can't really farm up too much because these Rock Slides are really going to be threatening to the Muk. I land a Rock Slide right there, and I sneak a counter in against the Muk. Thunder Punch is not going to take me out. I am able to get to the Rock Slide. I have some energy stored on my Charizard. They bring in the Crustle, and I have a Dragon Claw stored, and we're able to get there and somehow come back from that really tough lead and swap in there. Able to come back. Good game. Charizard into Trevenant. Pretty decent here, but once again, like, the damage on Wing Attack is, I don't know. It's debatable here. Fire Spin would definitely do a little bit more damage. But this matchup is really not as good as you think it is. I throw Blast Burn here. I honestly should have just swapped into one of my fighters. So now I don't have any energy stored, and I'm really hoping that I can counter this down before they get to another Icicle Spear. Can I do it? Thank goodness. Most likely they're going to bring in the Trevenant again. I'm going to bait with a Leaf Blade here. We'll see what they want to do. Hopefully they think I have Night Slash. They do. They end up shielding it up. And they let me get to this Brave Bird. Let's see if they let it through. They end up letting it through. In the back is a Swampert. We are not out of the woods yet. This is actually kind of awkward. I bring out the Charizard to do as much damage as possible. I cannot shield this, though. I was really hoping that they would let me get to a Dragon Claw, but that's fine. I need to just, honestly, just counter this down. If I get to double cross chop, then maybe we throw. But I need to be able to counter this down. I no shield the Hydro Cannon because I know that I survive, and then we simultaneous feint and actually end up tying there, which is a crazy game. Snorlax in the lead. Definitely no reason to stay in here because I have 2 fighters in the back. A Heracross. This is so bad. I'm going to bait with a Leaf Blade, but Heracross has access to Rock Blast now, which is going to hit for double super effective on Charizard. So they're going to get a big farm down here and then have energy that's going to threaten my lead. Not good. Ah, they double shield. I wasn't going to be able to get to a third move regardless, even if I would have baited there. So nice shield from my opponent. Wing Attack is going to be hitting for double super effective here. I know I survived 1 Rock Blast. I'm really hoping that my Shadow Machamp can sweep whatever they have in the back. Have to shield this up, but man, this Heracross is going to town. Out comes the Snorlax once again. They bait out my second fighter. They might have done a really nice team read there. But what do they have in the back? I do not know. I know that Heracross still has a little bit of residual energy. It farmed up to 100, and then it threw 2 moves. Down goes the Snorlax. I overfarmed as much as possible. And it's a Poliwrath in the back. I need to get to 2 cross chops. I need to get to 2 cross chops here. But, oh no. This is a Dynamic Punch. They actually only go for Ice Punch there, and I swap into my Charizard. I'm hoping that I can farm this down with my Machamp. And I have the cross chop stored. Is this enough to take out the Poliwrath? Oh my goodness. Able to come back and win that game. Good game. Charizard and Swampert, absolutely terrible. I think this is the last game in the video. Gonna go into the SIRFETCH'D, and they're staying in. They're staying in. I do survive a Hydro Cannon, but I kind of want to keep this SIRFETCH'D healthy. They're continuing to stay in. Are they going to try to catch? They try to catch on their Trevenant. We're going straight for the Brave Bird, and we're going to see what they want to do. They do shield it, really unfortunate, and they throw right here. They don't allow me to get to another Brave Bird. Ah, nice play by my opponent. Down goes the SIRFETCH'D. They have a Swampert with loaded energy in the back. Yikes. Gonna bring in the Charizard. But this is not looking good because they're gonna get to this Shadow Ball. I know that I barely survive. I need this Trevenant gone. I'm going straight for the Blast Sprint, and I'm hoping that my Machamp can hang. I'm predicting that there's a Walrein in the back, and there is. Out comes the Swampert. I'm hoping that I can farm this down and then land all this energy onto the Walrein. But we desync CMP here. Not ideal. They do end up shielding it up. I'm going to get hit by this Hydro, but I can tank this a lot better because it's a non-shadow. Farm it down. Out comes a Walrein once again, able to get to this Rock Slide. Can I catch a move on my Charizard? Can I catch it? I need to try. Are they gonna? They're not gonna let me get there. So now it's a matter of who can Wing Attack or Powder Snow each other down. It's gonna be very close. And we end with another tie. Insane games with this team and a lot of fun. SIRFETCH'D on the swap, definitely super exciting. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciate the content, and I'll catch you all in the next video.